This season has been everything but great for the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA news world. The chaos surrounding the NBA team has been increasing as the season progressed. The terrible news associated with the team began right before the season started, and it seems like fans are not letting the Nets off the hook. The alarm bells rang louder when the poster boy for the Nets, Kyrie Irving, was suspended for a couple of games and fined while at it. Kyrie faced a lot of backlash from fans and players alike over his anti-Semitic comments. And sadly, from then on, Kyrie unfortunately became the scapegoat for everything that was wrong with the Brooklyn Nets. But then, if we forget about all the issues off the court and focus on the most important thing, the beautiful game that brings all together in love. When considering just on-court performances, there is no denying that Kyrie Irving is still elite, but sadly, they won't talk about it. Before the whole chaos and all the noise, if you ask anyone to name the most skillful player in the NBA, they would name Kyrie Irving before thinking of calling anyone from Harden & Company. But then, ever since Kyrie lost his Nike shoe deal due to the drama surrounding him, the NBA community has made it seem like Kyrie is worse than a rookie bench warmer, while in actuality, Russell Westbrook, in his best form, cannot lace Kyrie's shoes. Kyrie Irving is still among, if not the most skillful basketball player in the NBA league till tomorrow. His performances on the court have been worlds apart from his situation off the court. He's been the brightest star to date for the Brooklyn Nets, covering up the lapses of his teammates who seem to have been affected by the drama surrounding the Nets. Kyrie, alongside Kevin Durant, has been the saving grace for the Brooklyn Nets. If not for the duo, the Brooklyn Nets would probably have been out of contention this season. And Kyrie, in particular, has been the most entertaining of this scintillating duo, with moves and skills that keep fans in awe, amazed, and totally entertained. For every ticket sold to a Brooklyn Nets fan, Kyrie Irving has been the player to make that ticket worth it. In his last 19 games, Kyrie has averaged 25.3 points, 4.5 assists, and 4.7 rebounds per game, with shooting of 48% from the field and 32% from the three-point arc. I know what you might be thinking. Yes, these numbers might look average, and it's not so exceptional for a player of Kyrie's caliber. But when you break his plays further with his time on the court, combined with the eye test, you'll be extremely amazed by the excellence and the greatness of Kyrie Irving. His presence on the court has been nothing short of a nightmare for defenders on opposing teams. Kyrie's ball handling skills can be said to be the most brilliant out of all the players in the NBA. And that's so dangerous, because he knows that very fact, and he equally knows that no player in the league has gotten the answer to his cheat code ball handling skills. With his shifty handles, he's able to get defenders static, as they're confused about where exactly the ball is, so they can intercept or maybe steal it. Before they know it, Kyrie is up to the rim, and it's a 2-point score added. Many experts have referred to Kyrie as a dangerous street basketball player because of his ankle-breaking dribbles, which defenders are most scared of. A step too early or 2 steps late in a quest to recover and catch up. It's a disgraceful injury for the defender. For that very fact, we've seen defenders not attempting to follow Irving when in his dribbling act. Kyrie entertains fans also with his tornado-like explosive moves as he drives past defenders, as if they were not there at all. It's no exaggeration when I say Kyrie is without a rival when considering the most skillful players in the NBA. He makes defenders look like cones on the court during a training day, and as he dribbles past defenders successfully, his finishing is equally successful. Fantastic finishes that are so certain once he goes up to the rim for a layup. And his footwork? Kyrie Irving's footwork should be a compulsory 4-unit course for college students that want to make it to the league to study. His footwork is simply incredible, like nothing we've seen before. No matter the player he's up against, Kyrie has a certain footwork combination to take such a player to the cleaners. An ESPN pundit was caught on camera screaming out of breath when he saw Kyrie dribble past a 7-foot center just moments after he had criticized Kyrie just before the game started in the pre-game analysis. The manner in which Kyrie shrieked on his way to the rim past the center and finished excellently with a change of hand up in the air was just seemingly unbelievable. Kyrie is a jewel to watch on the court as he beats the best of the best defensive formations with hezzies, quick crossovers, and what fans have regarded as their favorite Kyrie move, his abrupt change of pace as he drives towards the rim. Kyrie is so precise when it comes to his drives to the rim, he's converted 60% of the drives he attempts per game. And when faced against a solid defense formation, Kyrie puts on a magical hat and finds a mind-blowing way to score his points. He might be blocked out from driving in for a layup, but as we've established, this man is a magician. He would always find a way to stunt the crowd by pulling a rabbit out of a hat, and he comes with another way to get the ball through the hoops. In a game where the defense solidifies their ends to block all drives towards the rim, Kyrie jockeys the defense with his step-back maneuver, creating space for him to go for a clear jumper. When it seems like Kyrie has been caged, he crafts a way to get the defense out the way for a pull-up, and then it's a basket. With his snatchbacks, pull-ups, fades, and step-back shooting, it's impossible to predict what Kyrie is about to do. Kevin Durant, in an interview, was full of praise for his magical teammate, calling him a great player. KD said that the most amazing thing about Kyrie is that you're unsure how he would divert and maneuver his way to the rim, but you're sure that he's making the basket. Even against the best defenses in the league, Kyrie has always found a way to break them down and make the defenders gasp for help as he diverts his way through their wide blocks and aggressive screens. It's now a certain fact that Kyrie Irving is unguardable. Steph Curry has been credited with the honors of the player who is impossible to guard. But then in the NBA, Kyrie Irving comes second, and that's only because Curry is just a better shooter. Curry is said to be unguardable because of his insane ability to shoot from anywhere on the court, whereas Kyrie Irving is more feared in the league by players because he comes to their faces to beat them one-on-one, or even two-on-one when he's being double-teamed. Kyrie dribbles past, and that's disgraceful. That's the reason why defenders would prefer to face a perfect shooting Curry to a skillful, explosive Kyrie Irving. An important addition to Kyrie's gameplay is his ability to read the game seconds ahead of every other player on the court. So whether it's the best defense in the NBA, the Boston Celtics, or the Pelicans, he is for sure going to find a way to break down all defenses. In the game against the Raptors, Kyrie Irving was given way through to the rim, a game plan that was executed in order to block him with their big men. But just like I said, this man is a magician. He has this insane ability to suspend for extra seconds in the air and switch hands mid-air, leaving the defenders astonished and beaten. Also in the game against the Indiana Pacers, Kyrie was just unplayable as he destroyed the defense with his quick skill moves. Well, Kyrie is not as impressive on the defense when his team is without the ball, but he makes it with his attacking prowess. Kyrie's most attractive attribute, in my personal opinion, is his ability to draw the entire defense to himself before he releases an accurate pass to his open teammates for a timed three. The Brooklyn Nets could still have a great season if they can only move past the noise off the court and focus on winning mentality that has made them a force to be reckoned with in the NBA. And with Kyrie Irving alongside KD, they certainly have the best assets to execute their success plans. But then, let's face it, Kyrie has been canceled out of the NBA community with hate and disregard. However, there is no denying that Kyrie Irving is still elite, but they won't talk about it.